Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss about the latest update on the work of the Dhaka City Bypass Elevated Expressway section from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta, Gauchia. And if you are an avid follower of our channel, then you definitely know that this elevated expressway is being constructed at a cost of around 440 crore with a view to reduce traffic congestion within the city and to connect the two ends of the Dhaka City Bypass. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video. And before moving ahead, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications of all upcoming videos. So friends, according to the information published in the Pratham Arlo newspaper today, which is dated June 2025, although the work of this expressway is going on at a rapid pace, but still there are some parts where the work is progressing slowly. But also the pressure on the roads connecting to the city will also be reduced. If you like the video, then do not forget to like the video. Also, share your views and feedback in the comment box. We will see you very soon with another interesting video. And bridges, 85 to 90% of the physical work of this section has already been completed. October 2025. Though there were some news reports indicating potential delays. The project authorities are optimistic about completing the work as soon as possible. In fact, they are aiming to complete the remaining work ahead of schedule. To be honest, it will greatly reduce the traffic congestion in the southern part of Dhaka, especially around Jarain, Goptoli, and Mohammedpur. Because of that, there will be no need to go all the way to Mawa to take the Mawa bypass. You can simply take the connector road from Bhulta and get onto the Mawa Expressway. This will save a lot of time and fuel for the commuters. See. After the opening of the Padma Bridge, a huge number of vehicles started using this route between Mawa and Kanchan Bridge. Because of that, this area has turned into a nightmare for commuters. But once this city bypass is opened, people traveling from Mawa to Chhatrabari or South Dhaka can use this elevated expressway instead of passing through the congested city streets. Also, people coming from the north can use this expressway to avoid the traffic jam at Farmgate and other areas. Overall, this expressway will provide an alternative route for the trucks, buses, and other vehicles entering Dhaka from the western region. It's because most of the work is now focused on the electromechanical installation, final touch-ups, and safety measures rather than the main construction. Electromechanical work involves setting up things like lighting, electrical panels, emergency call boxes, CCTV cameras, variable message signs, etc. Work is progressing quite fast in most parts, but in some places like near Jarain Bazaar, the work is progressing slowly. Also, don't forget to support us. If you found this video informative, then hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you, and see you next time. That's mainly because they're facing difficulties in acquiring the remaining land and shifting the utilities underground. If they can solve this issue, then the construction work will be even faster. Other than that, the work is going according to the plan, and hopefully, they will be able to open this expressway by October 2025. These works are currently in progress at different locations along the expressway. This includes the important sections like the Kanchan Bridge connection. Regarding the land beyond Kanchan Bridge, they have already handed over 60% of the land to the expressway project. The rest of the land acquisition process is going on, and hopefully it won't be a big issue in the upcoming days. They're also shifting the utilities underground, which is another reason for the delay. But I think they are redoing the right thing by focusing more on shifting the utilities and finishing the small remaining work. After all, these will help create a more efficient and safer transportation system. So, it's worth the wait. As you can see, almost all the piers and the deckwork of the Kanchan Bridge connection has already been completed. They are now working on the approach road connecting this bridge to the main expressway. We will be covering this in detail in our upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. Till then, take care and bye-bye. This will also speed up the traffic movement on the roads connecting to the northern part of the city. In some parts, work has stopped completely. The reason for this is that the land for those parts has not been handed over yet. Also, the utility transfer work for those parts has not been completed. The utility transfer work of Watsa and other underground utilities has been a major obstruction in the implementation of this project. Because of this, the construction work of this expressway could not be started yet in the areas where the land has been acquired. The project officials said that they have repeatedly requested the authorities concerned to complete the utility transfer work as soon as possible, so that the work of this expressway can be started without any further delay. Around 85 to 90% of the physical work of this expressway section from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta has already been completed. Once the full length of the expressway up to Bhulta interchange is thrown open for traffic, Bhulta interchange will be directly connected to the Dhaka Expressway. But the project authorities are working hard so that the entire route from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta can be commissioned by October 2025. This information was given by the project director of the Dhaka City Bypass Elevated Expressway project, MD Shafiqul Islam. Now, as of June 2025, what is the progress of this section? When will this section be opened for traffic? And what kind of impact it will create once this section is commissioned? So if you want to know the answers to these questions, then stay tuned till the end of this video. Also, let's aim for at least 1,000 likes on this one. That said, drop a like, leave a comment, and let's get started. He also said that 95% of the piling work, which is one of the most important parts of the construction, has already been done. Moreover, 85 to 90% of the remaining work from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta Gauchia has already been completed. The important sections including the Kanchan Bridge connection has already been commissioned, and traffic has already been opened on that part of the expressway from December 2025. Right now, electromechanical work, final touch-ups and safety measures are being carried out for the remaining sections. With the commissioning of this expressway, traffic congestion in the southern part of Dhaka, especially in Jarain, Guptali, Mohammadpur areas, will be reduced significantly. Friends, although some reports have recently suggested that due to the slow progress of work, it is likely that the deadline for the construction of this expressway will be missed, and the inauguration of this expressway may be postponed. Friends, there are a few things that need to be kept in mind while discussing the progress of the work of this expressway. Friends, with the completion of the Dhaka City Bypass Elevated Expressway, not only the traffic congestion within the city will be reduced, so friends, this was the latest update on the work of the Dhaka City Bypass Elevated Expressway from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta, Gauchia, as of June 2025. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In today's video, we will discuss the latest update on the work of the Dhaka City Bypass Elevated Expressway section from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta Gauchia. Starting off with the progress of the work, according to the latest report published by the Ministry of Road Transport regarding the inauguration timeframe, the entire route from Kanchan Bridge to Bhulta is targeted to be commissioned by September. There are also some minor works left near Jarain Bazaar and other areas. But overall, the pace of construction is quite satisfactory. With that said, let's talk about what will happen once this expressway is opened for traffic. Another important point is that the Bhulta interchange will be directly connected to the Dhaka Expressway. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges. So, that's all for today's video. We'll keep you posted with the latest updates. So, stay tuned for that.